Howdy VC. Yesterday was record store day and I picked up a couple things. Figured I might as well show those as well as the rest of the stuff I picked up the past couple weeks. So I'll just get right into it. I'll start with the record store day stuff because I know that might be what a lot of you are here to see, just out of curiosity. So the first thing I got, I actually didn't get that many things for record store day for this first drop. I'm not really sure if there's anything on the other two drops that I need to look out for, but I'll be looking at that. But anyway, the first thing is the John Prine and Kelsey Walden 7-inch Kentucky Sessions. White vinyl. It's two songs about Kentucky, basically. One is a John Prine original from his debut, Paradise, a duet version with Kelsey Walden, and then a cover, Kentucky Means Paradise. I forget who wrote this one. Merle Travis. So yeah, those are good. Obviously nice little duets. I don't remember what year these were recorded, but these were a couple of years back. And yeah, just a nice one to pick up. That was only a couple bucks. So I'll put that there. The next thing I had to get was the Slint Outtakes. I guess it's a 12-inch single, 12-inch 45. Basically, it's the first track off the album, Breadcrumb Trail, and the last track off the album, Good Morning Captain, but they're alternate mixes of the tracks, and I do think that they are noticeably different, especially because I compared, I have a modern repress of Spiderland, and I'd like to find an original of that, but that's besides the point. I found a, modern repress. It's still out there, it's pretty cheap, and comparing the sound quality, I think actually the alternate mixes were a little punchier. I feel like the vocals were louder. That's a kind of a common problem I feel like people have with the album Spiderland, is that the vocals are kind of muddled and buried in the mix. But they're pretty clear here in these versions, so that was cool. It's on clear vinyl. It comes in a cool. American Football did a sort of similar thing with some demos of theirs. But yeah, clear vinyl with the reel-to-reel, the original tape on print there, and blank labels, white labels on both sides, so it's kind of hard to tell them apart. Also, something I didn't know it came with until I saw the hype sticker on there was this slip mat, kind of bare bones, but the spider is glow in the dark. So yeah, that's all part of that package. And then the last thing I picked up was the reissue for Wipers. Is This Real? A really cool package here, kind of a foil, glossy, shiny kind of thing. It's repressed from Jackpot Records, which I believe are a label and a store. I don't remember where the store is located, but that's pretty cool. This one's also on clear vinyl, as you can see. Clear vinyl, there's the inner sleeve there, all the lyrics and everything. I did not have this album on vinyl in the first place, so I figured I might as well pick up this deluxe package. Also came with a bonus 7-inch with some, I believe these are demos of some of the tracks off the album, black vinyl. Also a little bit of a bonus, it came with a signed poster, like a little photocopied poster for a show back in, I don't even know what year this would have been, late 70s or early 80s. And it's signed, I think, I don't know if you can really pick it up on camera, but I do believe that it's not just a copy of a signature, but an actual signature from the singer and guitarist. His name is Greg Sage. I don't really know a lot about the Wipers, like on a information side of thing, but basically, punk, sort of, I would call them probably the second wave of US punk. After Ramones, after all that, they're kind of, they sort of go into the same kind of area later in their, I think they put out 3 records, especially in the third one as Wire and Joy Division, where they get a little more post-punk, so that's a cool transition. But this is a great album, one I needed to pick up anyway, so I got the deluxe package. So that's everything I got for Record Store Day. I'll be showing the rest of what I got the past couple weeks, and you should stick around for the rest of this video because there's some cool stuff in here. Okay, I'll get these out of the way. just to start out with some Vinyl Me Please stuff. The second to last record of my subscription, and probably for the foreseeable future, I probably will not be resubscribing with the price hike. But I got my Buena Vista Social Club. This is a great album, excellent sound quality. I've actually never seen the documentary, which is, it's on HBO Max right now, I believe, or is it just regular HBO? Either way, we have HBO Max at the moment, so I will probably be watching that pretty soon before we lose our subscription to there. And another Vinyl Me Please thing I picked up, it's a bit of an older one, but it's my second favorite Gorillaz record, Demon Days. This one was 2005, I want to say. Yeah, 2005, probably a lot of people's favorite. I prefer Plastic Beach to this one, actually, but still a really good album. Needed it on vinyl. I'm pretty sure this is really easy to find now, but you know, I thought I might as well get the nicer deluxe sort of package. Yeah, it's an okay pressing. I saw a lot of issues with, I think they replaced a lot of them, but they had like a locked groove or like a skip in one of the tracks on side 3, I think. And this is not one of those copies. It's a nice copy, plays well, and sounds pretty good. And this was out of print for a long time, so very happy to finally get that at a affordable price. From the same seller as the Gorillaz, I got the limited version of Better Oblivion Community Center. This is the project from last year. I believe it was last year. Yeah, 2019, from Connor Oberst and Phoebe Bridgers. A bit of a duet sort of thing. This is the limited version, indie exclusive version on orange vinyl. And something I didn't realize until reading the liner notes here. So, you know, my channel is named after, well, Morrissey, obviously, but a Tiger's Jaw song, a little band called Tiger's Jaw. They have a song called My Friend Morrissey, which is one of my favorite songs by them. But basically, they have a song on here. I'm forgetting which one it is. The song Big Black Heart, which is on, I believe, the second to last track on the album, is co-written with Phoebe Bridgers, Connor Oberst, Adam McKelvey, and Ben Walsh, which are the two founding members of Tiger's Jaw. So that was really cool. I didn't know that until I was reading the liner notes. So that is just like a fun bonus for me. I also picked up the limited 40th anniversary release of Closer, Joy Division. This is definitely in my top 5 favorite albums of all time. And you know, I think last year they did a 40th anniversary for Unknown Pleasures. And I don't know why I'm saying I think, they definitely did. White cover, you know, it was on transparent red vinyl, sort of a homage to the fact that the original pressings were this sort of translucent, it looked black when you held it up to the light. It was sort of like a translucent red thing. And so, you know, that's out of print now, and I kind of regret not getting it because now the price is skyrocketing. So if anyone wants to trade that, you know, let me know. I may be interested. But I didn't want to sleep on this version. You know, again, clear vinyl, great sound quality package. That's the sleeve it came with, like a Japanese style rice paper sleeve. Recreation of the original inner, pretty faithful to the original packaging, with a little bonus of the inside of the jacket is red now for some reason. I think it's kind of cool. Nice little touch. Alrighty, I got these two from the same seller. It was the sort of thing where, you know, I was buying one record that I really wanted on Discogs, and they were charging, I think, $9 for shipping, but they described it as they're going to be, you know, VPI cleaned, placed in MoFi inner sleeves, resealable outer sleeves, and you know, packaged carefully, which is all true. And the prices were pretty good. The pack, like I said, the shipping was a little expensive, so I figured I might as well bundle because the shipping price will stay the same, and that way it makes it a little more reasonable. But so I got these two for the same package is what I'm trying to say. The first one, Dream Syndicate, Days of Wine and Roses. This is the one I added on as an impulse. Really minty copy of this. I don't know if you can really see, but really immaculate copy. And that's the other thing that attracted me to these copies. And that was that the seller said he was the original owner. He kept super great care of his stuff. Here's the label. It's on Slash. I think that's my first original Slash pressing I have in my collection. Super minty vinyl, looks almost unplayed. So yeah, I picked that up to bundle with this guy. There you go. Original Mudhoney, Super Fuzz, sorry. Super Fuzz Big Muff. That's a bit of a tongue twister you gotta be careful with, apparently. Original US pressing. 89, I believe this one was, on a Sub Pop. I showed this one on Instagram. The cover I described accurately. It had a little more wear, but similar kind of thing with the wax. Super clean, super nice. Definitely near mint copies of both of these, I would say. And this was also cool because it came with not the poster that the very first couple copies came with, but it came with a little flyer for the Singles Club from Sub Pop. I showed this on Instagram as well, but yeah, that's a pretty killer deal for a single subscription, even at the time, I think. Okay, so now, yeah, I'm getting into these last few, which I got these last weekend. So last weekend I went up to Fort Worth. I visited my parents and stopped at 2 record stores, which were open, which is nice. I'm glad to see them all doing well. I'll start with the second one I went to. The second one I went to was Josie Records, which I had not been to in actually probably 2 years. It's definitely since before I moved down here to Waco. Josie Records, the original store over in, where's that, Carrollton, Texas. Really cool store, not too far from DFW Airport. If you ever have like a nice little layover in DFW, like more than 2 hours or something, you have to spend the night, something like that, definitely go check out Josie Records, because it's, especially now, I think it may be close, if not the biggest record store in DFW, definitely second biggest. But anyway, great store, always have something there for me. And I guess I'll show this first. A nice little 7-inch find, Bubble Puppy, Hot Smoke and Sassafras, original single on International Artist. The B-side is Lonely. I'd like to find an original pressing of the LP, but for now the single will do. They had multiple copies of this. They were all $2. This one looks like it's been there since 2018. I just picked the one in the best condition that I could find. It cleaned up really nice as well when I got it home. So that's that. And they have a killer $1 CD section. Oh, about half the store is CDs, but the $1 section, I found a lot of really great stuff in. I'll just kind of get through these real quickly. This is kind of a popular one lately. Fiona Apple, When the Pawn, finally got released on vinyl. CD was $1. Lush, what's this one called? Love Life. I don't have any Lush in my collection, so that's a good one to find, especially for $1. Midlake, I feel like I've talked about Midlake a couple times on my channel. They're a band from Denton, not far from where I grew up. Mid-2000s sort of indie folk. Go check that out if you haven't heard it. It's in my top 100 also, I believe. And a deluxe CD set for Royksup. I never know how to say their name. Melody AM. I think these guys are from, I want to say like Sweden, something like that. One of those European countries. This is on Astral Works, so you know, electronic. The second disc has some bonus tracks as well as some video, so that's cool. Yeah, really nice $1 CD finds. And I also got 2 LPs. I'll show the new one first. This is Polygon to Wonderland by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. This is the official pressing. So the story with this record, which I'm sure most of you remember, as when it came out, they basically just released the master recordings for free on the internet and said, go make your own release of this. Go burn it on CDs and make cassette tapes, start labels, press it onto vinyl. And so there's like hundreds of versions of this out there, which is really cool. Really cool idea for a record release. But of course, they also released a official version. So this is the US ATO Records, Flightless Records release. It's on a cool color variant, you know, red, blue, and yellow. That's really sweet. And used find, in really good shape. This Mortal Coil's first album, It'll End in Tears, original UK pressing. What made me look closely and make sure it was a UK pressing was the little clue sticker right there. It says made in England. And so I pulled it out, you know, check the dead wax. It has the little message in the dead wax that's pretty common with UK pressings at the time. This one says on the A side is Townhouse, which actually I think that may be the pressing point, but there is a message, at least on the B side, Heaven's Just a Memory Away. So that is original UK pressing. I also posted about this one on Instagram, and I'll kind of summarize what I said there. Almost like a super group of everyone that was on the 4AD label at the time in the mid 80s. So we got your Cocteau Twins, Cindy Talk, Colorbox, Dead Can Dance, and the label manager, which I forget his name, but all of them involved with this musical project, which is really cool. Quite a few covers on here, which they make their own with sort of this, you know, what's typical for 4AD, so sort of gothic or ethereal, shoegaze sort of thing, proto shoegaze even. I think the best track on here is the opener for side B. In my opinion, that's a Roy Harper cover, Another Day. Really great version of that song. So yeah, if you haven't heard this Mortal Coil, check this one out. One of the best albums of the 80s in my opinion. And last couple things here. These are all from Doc's Records in Fort Worth. Probably one of my favorite record stores on the planet. I visit Doc's as often as I can, pretty much every time I'm in Fort Worth. And always find something there. And I found some really cool stuff this time. Starting with a 7-inch, got this Modest Mouse, early Modest Mouse release. The first song in here is the one on the front, Blue Cadet 3, Do You Connect? It's got a couple tracks on here. These all show up on the, what's the name of that compilation? Sad Sappy Sucker. So if you have that comp, you have all these songs on there. Here we go. Pretty simple, large hole, black vinyl. On Discog, they said it was limited to 300 copies initially, and then a couple thousand more got pressed eventually. So this is probably one of the later pressings. It's impossible to differentiate because they just use the same pressing equipment and everything. There's really no difference between the earlier pressing and the later pressing. But yeah, really cool to find. I love early Modest Mouse stuff, especially. You know, stuff. This is a Long Drive and Lonesome Crowded West are their first two records, and they're best in my opinion. And these two records, I'll just kind of show them both simultaneously because they're both by the same artist, and they're both promos. Both of them are white label promos. Link Ray, self-titled, 1971. And this one is 73. This one's called Be What You Want, or Be What You Want To. Really good prices on these. I think this one was 25 and this one was 12. It was either 10 or 12. This one's a little rougher, probably like a VG. Here's the white label for the second one, and the self-titled. The self-titled has some scuffs as well, but I would grade it a little better, maybe closer to a VG plus. I think you can see a couple of the scuffings. There are no deep scratches or anything like that. I've been looking for a copy of, especially the self-titled, for a pretty long time now at this point. And so to see white label promos sitting in the new arrivals bins for good prices, I did the thing where my heart kind of skipped a beat, and I tried to keep myself composed and just trying to keep my cool in the record store, as I just very quickly picked them up and put them under my arm and make sure no one else can grab them. But yeah, Link Ray, if you don't know, which I'm sure most of you in the VC know by this point, because the VC is where I learned about Link Ray. 50s guitarist, started out instrumental stuff mostly. He's famous for his track Rumble. It's on like every soundtrack ever. And continued that career through the 60s, and then 71 he decides, I want to record some country rock, and I want to do it at my brother's farm with in a chicken shack, which is pictured here. And my other brother is going to play, what does he play on here? Drums and percussion. So yeah, really cool album. Definitely get a copy of this. Even I think this has been repressed in the past couple of years. That's pretty essential in my opinion. And then the second one, actually I think this is his third in that sort of country rock period, but they didn't have the second one. But I grabbed that one also. Both really good. And actually, you know what? Nope, that's it. Yeah, so that's what I got the past couple weeks. I definitely have more on the way, so there will be another new recent finds video in the next couple weeks or so once I get those. Lots of stuff on pre-order as well. And yeah, so next Record Store Day drop is in about a month. And I have to, again, take a look at the list to see if there's anything on there that I really need. I didn't remember anything really sticking out to me. But if there's something I'm missing, definitely let me know. Let me know what you're excited for. If there was anything in the Record Store Day drop yesterday that you were not able to find, let me know as well. My local store got quite a few things in, and I will probably be back just to see kind of what's left. They're closed today, or else I would go probably right now, but probably after work tomorrow I'll go check it out and see what's what. All right, so thanks for sticking around, and enjoy catching up with you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.